I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope overview, Capricorn, for August. So let's start right opposite your chart in the solar 7th house, all to do with relationships. So Venus, the planet of love and money. So Venus, the love goddess, is in this area still for the first week and a half of this month. So there's a couple of placements throughout the star chart, throughout the astral year, where love can just come that little more closer, a little more closely to you and be more intense. So it really starts to pull on your heartstrings, and this is one of the times when Venus is in that right opposite sign there. Now, right at the start of the month, there's a couple of aspects with Venus. On the first, there's Venus will square Uranus. Uranus is in your domestic zone, your solar 4th house, all to do with home, family, your domestic and self-nurturing as well. So, you know, this could certainly be a message on a couple of different levels here. First of all, if you haven't been looking after yourself, then you want to start to do that, okay? And your body will tell you if, you know, you need to make some adjustments. I mean, your body's quite capable of letting you know when it's happy and not happy. All you have to do is listen and obey, okay? Easier said than done. For instance, you know, a little while ago this week, my neck was starting to tense up. I go, okay, fine, I'm doing too much. I'm going to have to, you know, just look after myself a little bit better. And, you know, so as I say, the body will tell you, you just have to pay attention to it. So that could very well be a message there. Now, of course, Venus in your relationships, Uranus in 4th house, domestic scene, home. So something can go on around the home that, and it's a square, so it's a challenging aspect, but not so much with Venus. If it was a square between Pluto and Uranus like we had earlier this year, okay, we're in for some real challenges, but this is a little bit changeable, okay? So you just expect that things to perhaps not work out this month the way that you thought they would, and that's okay. You know, all you have to do is just, you know, take a step back and change directions a little bit, which is not always easy for us Capricorns to do. Now, the next aspect with Venus is with Saturn, worthy to note because Saturn, of course, is our ruling planet. Saturn's sitting there in your 11th house. Now, Venus and Saturn in a trine. I like this because the trine being the softer aspect, and also almost like a lucky sort of meant to be aspect. The 11th house, although it's to do with social engagements, friends, and also giving back on some level. It's also, and in this case, with Saturn to do with business and Venus to do with money, and we bring in relationships and friends and socializing. When I put all that together, then certainly an opportunity can come through on a financial business level that can help you progress. And not only because, you know, all us Capricorns love to progress, we just love to work. You know, we hold the 10th house in the zodiac, so you know that's our task and our mission and our purpose in life is to make a difference in the world through our career, okay? But right now, with this aspect, when I take all that into consideration, then it's certainly through friends, through work, through connections, and through, you know, you're working with people, helping, coming, you know, giving and throwing, to and throwing, and giving and taking with that nice balance that's going on. There's something nice that can come through for you, okay? Let's hope so. You know, maybe a surprise, something of a monetary value, or the promise of something to come, or a connection, or discussions, whatever. We'll take it all. All good news, all good things. And this month, there certainly is a lot of that going on, because then Venus will move into your solar 8th house on the 15th. Join Jupiter here, Jupiter, planet of abundance and expansion. Venus, love and money, you know, just put a couple of quick words to them. I'm not writing a book here. I should be probably, but anyway. And communication planet Mercury is in this area as well until the 15th, and the Sun there till the 22nd. So all this going on, and then on the 18th, we've got Venus and Jupiter conjunct. So this is a very, very lucky aspect. It's like a very generous, lucky aspect. It's there in your area of partnerships, financial matters, and, you know, it's very possible, Capricorn, that you could have some sort of a windfall, you know, this year, actually, with Jupiter there for the whole year, but certainly can be sparked off with this Venus conjunct Jupiter. I, for one, will be going out and buying my lotto tickets. So if anybody has the numbers, and I know that you're all asking me for them, but I'm telling you, if I had them, I'd be using them. You know, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and you know, that's what that's all about, I think. But you can certainly get something unexpected coming through this month, and maybe it's just some money being repaid. Perhaps it's a bonus. Maybe the bank manager is going to approve a loan, or you get another credit card, or perhaps it's a windfall. Let's hope it's something special and fabulous for each and every one of us. All right, so then we move on to the next house, which is the 9th house. There's a new moon in this area. Now, the 9th, this month on the 25th, the 9th house is all to do more of your bigger plans, your visionary, your goal setting, that, you know, what do you really want to do with your life? What do you want to do when you grow up? I ask myself that all the time. And it's about travel and foreign affairs. So if you're looking at doing some business abroad, then that could certainly come through over this time. This is like a new start. It's also an indication, it's like a new phase, but it's also an indication that you could be learning a new skill or knowledge on some level as well. So try to, you know, how you're going to fit that into your schedule, I don't know. But, you know, when you get that magic time management formula going, then please ping it on my email box. So the new moon is always like a new start. It's like the next phase happening in that area of your chart. So that's a very positive thing. So we've got, like, you know, 7th, 8th, 9th house, all this activity here. And pretty soon it's going to be heading into your solar 10th house. So, you know, as a Capricorn, you're always busy, but, you know, if you want to have a little vacation, then make it maybe a weekend, because there's a lot more going to go on this year for us, and I'm really have my high hopes on that, a lot more being pretty fantastic. Okay, so, and we want to be ready for it. So when we're, you know, when you're just rushed off your feet trying to do the next deadline, there's no thinking time. So, you know, as I say, Capricorns have two speeds. It's like flat out. I'm not sure if you know that term. I think it's an Australian Aussie English term. So it's like fast speed and stop, okay? So, and the reason we have that stop, it's almost like we have to like decompress. And the reason I'm telling you this is that when a Capricorn does step back and stop to decompress and reflect, you generally do it with some level of guilt, because you think you should be off doing something else. Okay, so don't stop. All right, recognize that I'm telling you here and now, you need that time of doing like nothing. You might even be watching TV, but you're not even really watching it. You're just like gazing out to try and decompress. Maybe surfing away on the iPad, which is my favorite thing to do. or, you know, just getting things sort of organized, ticking over, filing, reflecting. And, you know, it's like sleeping. It's like a Capricorn can almost like sleep with your eyes open in that way to do that. Okay, so allow yourself that time, allow yourself that space and to do that, and don't feel guilty about it. It took me a lot of years to understand that, so I hope I'm giving you something sort of valuable there, because, you know, when I got that, it made it okay for me to be a couch potato, you know, on Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. Pick whatever day you consider to be your Sabbath and take that as your couch potato day, okay? All right, so we've got, let's have a look. So we just close off. I do try to keep these around 10 minutes now, my new format of monthlies. And let's cover the full moon. It's in your solar second house, and on the 10th. And the solar second house is very much to do with monetary matters. It's, you know, governs material, you know, possessions and money. And the second house is also very much to do with how worthy you feel of attracting into your life at this level what you want. And this is a very important level because, you know, love makes the world go round. Sure, it sure does, but so does money. That's our barter system. So, you know, we want to, this is our physical life, our physical experience that we're in. So we, you know, we want to enjoy it as the way that we want to enjoy it. And each star sign thinks a little bit differently about that. So, so the full moon in this area, just to try not to get off the track, it's going to highlight to you any feelings that you have of self-worth or lack of self-worth or not good enough. Don't push them down. Bring them up close and personal and have a look at them. Where did that originate from? Most of these beliefs come from our early childhood. So look at it. Do I need that anymore? No. Get rid of it. It's only going to, you know, cause a block there to stop you from moving forward. So get rid of it. Cast it away. Open yourself up to what I hope to be a lot of good and abundance coming in for us, Capricorn, okay? We've certainly waited long enough, and we certainly work hard enough for it, and we deserve it, okay? So, sounds like a L'Oreal ad, doesn't it? All right, love and luck to you. Have a fabulous month. I look forward to seeing you next month. Don't forget to check out my daily overviews. Bye for now.